What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? All right. First off, I want to say this. If you can see my jaw right here, look at that. It's from a fucking toothache. I don't know if you guys have ever had a toothache, but that shit's not fun at all. But look. I'm not as fat as I look. Okay, see, like, I understand the sweater makes me look bigger, but anyway, who cares? Okay. So, I realized why I have a toothache. Because I run my mouth too much. Like, I'm so sharp with my words. Like, I don't like, not to say that I don't think about what I'm saying, but I don't like double take, like, should I say it or not? You get me? I just like say it. I'm like, dude, look at this. It's like, it's bad, bro. It's bad. And it's crazy because, like, I'm going through some things as well, right? Like, yeah, I'm going through some things. And it's crazy what I've learned so far. And I actually, like, I've talked to people, like, hey, like, how do you think? Like, how do you feel? Like, just to get, like, different perspectives, because I have an open mind. I'm all about learning, growing. Like, I'm all about that, right? But, like, when you actually sit next to people that are kind of similar to you, or they know things that you know that you don't tell anybody, like, that type of vibe, like no shit, like, you're telling me something that, man, like, I know, but I wouldn't, like, say it out loud, you get me? Like, things like that, right? Oh shit, there goes my phone. Anyway, there goes my phone. But yeah, like, low-key, telling you, like, sorry, I had to put my hair back up. It's like, I don't know, it's a weird experience when you sit around and you talk to people, and it's just like, damn, like, fuck, like, okay, so basically this fool he was talking about, like, a situation or, like, a circumstance, and how, like, people, like, they withhold things and they hold on to things and they crunch on to things, like, so his description was really dope because he was like, sorry, I'm covering my face because, like, I don't want you to be distracted, because I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. So it's like, okay, listen. Okay, sorry. Anyway, we could get on anyway or anyways too. We could get on that too as well. Anyway, um, let me backtrack. Okay, backtrack, because I do know where I'm going with this. Can I take off my shoes? I haven't taken off my shoes. I just literally got here. Like, let me take off my shoes. Let me sit down. All right, for real. Okay, there we go. So, like, the example this fool used was basically that we fucking, we carry things with us, right? Like, we carry things with us, like, that we shouldn't, but he used it like this. So I'm gonna give you an example. This quote, okay? Because this is not me. This is a quote. So starting from here, it's quote, and I'll end the quote when I'm finished, okay? So, quote starting. You're carrying a bag, but the bag is full of, like, garbage. It's full of, like, trash. It's full of just, like, these nasty things, like, that you feel, that you think, right? Like, all that, like, how I feel about that person, how I feel about myself, how I feel about everything. But the bag starts rotting, and you're holding onto the bag. So what's going to happen? The bag that's rotting, it's going to start exposing itself to you. So, like, you're holding a bag, but it's going to start exposing itself to you as well, right? Like, it's not just, like, everybody else, like, because I know we all have excuses, right? We all have excuses for our behavior and how we act and what we do. There's always an excuse for it, right? Well, because that person made me, or that person whatever. It's always, there's an excuse or it's a blame, right? No, it's full saying you're carrying that bag. That's your bag. Like, that's your bag. That's your bag. You feel me? Like, whether it's Gucci, fucking Beverly Hills, or it's a fucking grocery store bag, it doesn't matter. It's, you're carrying the bag, right? And so this is what happens. So you're carrying all this and you're like, no, that's my bag. Like, this is my bag. Like, this is my bag. This is my bag. You know, this is what I want to carry, like, because it's mine, right? But little do you know that shit is dirty. It's dirty. Like your resentment. How you can't look at yourself in the mirror for like all the fucking horrible things you've done, like, or not have done, you know? Like, no, I'm making this a negative video because like that's how we learn, right? So you're carrying like all this like crap, like this trash, you know, and it starts to rot. The bag starts to rot, but you're not letting it go though. Like you're still holding on to it. You get me? So it's like then it starts rotting you. Like then you start rotting. And he literally was like talking about a dream that he had, like a dream. He's like, I saw this in a dream where he saw like this person standing with the bag, but the bag was like bloody. It was dirty. It was like just dirty, and but his skin was like rotting. And he was talking about a dream that he had, right? Because he believes that he has like premonitions through his dreams and shit. He's like, man, like I have to realize that sometimes, like I might show up, not every day. This is not every day, but I might show up sometimes with like a dirty ass bag and that shit. And I think that like I'm better than everybody, but it's like low key, you're holding on to like all this negative stuff. It's like just let it go. Like, but no, it's mine though. But that's mine though. You know, that's my bag. That's my bag. You get me? That's my shit. That's me, right? And I'm gonna repeat myself a little bit here. I am. And like, until you drop the bag, like, bro, like, you know, you realize, hey, I'm just holding on to something that's not really worth it anymore, right? You could call it your old self, you could call it your old story, you call it whatever you want, because that shit could be like yesterday. You feel me? That shit could hurt you yesterday, and you'll still carry it to today or tomorrow, right? It doesn't have to be like this whole deep thing. It could just be something from yesterday that pissed you off, and you bring it into today, right? Point being is that let it go, right? But it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Because first of all, it's a process. You have to look at yourself first and be like, why am I even holding on to this? You get me? Like, why am I even holding on to this bag? Like, because you haven't looked at yourself, right? You haven't been like, hey, what role do I play in this bag? Like, this bag, I'm not just carrying this bag for no reason, right? There's a reason. So, like, you could blame and you could excuse all you want, escape as much as you want, but, like, you're holding it, though. So you played a role. So that's the hard part. You have to look at yourself in the mirror and be like, what role did I play in this bag? Like, this bag, it's a part of me as well. It's not just everything outside of me. It's me as well. It takes two to tango, right? Like, it takes two. It always takes two, right? Whether you believe in your higher power or whatever, it always takes two, good or bad, right? You're never doing anything alone. So it's like, you know, yeah, you get me. So, like, end of story. It's like, once you kind of like realize that, it's not easy. It's not easy. Like, this is not like something that just happens like overnight where you can just release the bag. But it takes time because you're going to start feeling it. And it's going to start affecting you. And when it affects you enough, it depends on your tolerance. That's the thing. Because everyone has a different tolerance. So, like, I could hold on to this till I'm like fucking 80 and still not let go. You get me? Or I could hold on to it until I'm like 22 and realize, hey, I'm straight by, you know, and start fresh. But the thing is, the bag will always collect. The bag will always collect. Like, it collects every day, you know? And you just have to realize how to let go. Like, you know what? Today's a new day. I'm starting fresh. I'm moving this way. I'm going that way. And I don't really want to carry what happened yesterday with me today. So, like, little by little, you're going to get it, like, chop, chop, chop. Like, chop. Like, you know? You know, like, okay, this just came to my head. Like, think about when you're chopping, when you're cooking, right? There's parts of the fucking vegetable or the fruit that you don't keep, right? Parts of it you throw away. You understand? So it's like, it's not necessarily like, because think about it, the bag that's holding it is not necessarily the bad thing, right? It's just the bag holding it. But you have to peel that bag off in order for all that shit to like go. You get me? Like, I hope it's, I don't know. I don't know. Like, who fucking knows, really? Like, who knows? I think I'm about to like end it here. Yeah, as always, guys. Love you. Love you guys. Fuck.